So first of all, I just want to thank all of you for coming out on a weekend afternoon when the weather is cold, just to express your solidarity. I want to thank Milad. I want to thank Ilham, those who lost their loved ones recently in the Women Life Freedom movement. They've been the source of us coming out. They have been the source of inspiration for a lot of us to continue this struggle. So thank you so much for all that you're doing and the courage that you're displaying. I want to only say, really, I want to speak very shortly and just talk about two things. One, I want to direct it to our own community. I want to say that in the face of the brutality of the Islamic Republic, there is only one answer, and that is for us to stand unified. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're left or right. It doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, man or woman. It doesn't matter if you're a constitutionalist or a Republican. Those that care about democracy and human rights are our allies, they're our brothers and sisters, and we stand with them. But there is a flip side to that. Those that claim to be patriots but try to break up that unity. Those that come to events where people are protesting and try to break up those protests. Those people are not our friends. They're not our allies. They're actually on the side of the regime. It's really important to keep that unity. Milad, Ilham, others that are fighting for their loved ones, they're my brothers and sisters. The association of the flight PS752, they're our brothers and sisters. Those that lost their loved ones in the Green Movement, they're our brothers and sisters. Those that lost their loved ones in the 1980s, they're our brothers and sisters. Those that were from the old regime and that were executed in the late 1970s, early 1980s, those are our brothers and sisters. We are all united, our cause is one. And the second point that I want to make is directed to the folks in Ottawa, to the folks in Brussels, to the officials in Washington, D.C. Every once in a while there's an execution or a wave of executions like we're seeing in Iran these days, and they will put out a tweet and they will put out a condemnation. They will say, we condemn Iran for carrying out this particular execution. And they treat it as if these are isolated events. And the point that they need to understand is that these are not isolated. This is all part of the DNA of the Islamic regime. The Islamic regime that kills our young men and women recently in the past few months is the same one that shoots a civilian airliner, is the same one that shoots protesters in the face. It's the same one that started its revolution by burning down a cinema. It's the same one that carried out a mass killing in 1988. It's the same one that carried out chain murders. Murder and detention and torture and rape are part of the DNA of the Islamic Republic. There is no reforming this. There is no negotiating with it. There are no deals with it. Only revolution. That is the only solution. One solution. Woman, life, freedom, zan, zindagi, azadi. Thank you all very much.